all done. We're back on the weekend to finish the rest and clean this up. Bye. Get to work. He doesn't listen.
No. No, he doesn't. I've told you that a million times.
But neither does Gerald. Like, why can't I take it home? I have no idea. But if you tell Robert not to. And we're done. Well, Ginny needs to go outside. She's getting a bit big and she's getting tendrils. And if she attaches herself to anything, I will hurt her, removing her. So we went today and we got a huge bucket of poo, and we'll get her moved. And I'll show you when she's moved over. Yeah, everything's doing pretty good in here except for that stupid cucumber. And these are Kay's cucumbers. That is a Carmen cucumber, F1. F1 for, yeah. Okay, tomatoes are all doing okay. Marigolds are doing fine. Peppers are getting flowers. That's the Joe Total Eclipse. Sorry, not a lot of Joe's lawn. Total Eclipse Jimmy with flowers. Total Eclipse Jason with flowers. Total Eclipse Jason. Joe's long. Don't know what that is. It's a pepper. And these are red bowls from Saved Seed from last year. And that one is, I think, a King of the North. Freaking Midget King. Midget King. Yeah, these are red bowls. This is my Savoy. Anyway, I gotta get some work done. Oh, come on, I'll show you my stupid garlic. When everybody's saying, oh, look at how lovely my garlic is. I'll show you my garlic. Gerald's cutting trees down next door. This is my garlic. I mean, look at that. That is pathetic. They don't even make good spring onions. Anyway, recycling bin. Strawberries are finally coming. Everything needs a water after that torrential downpour, and those all need to go in the ground. Anyway, there's my bucket of poop, and I will get that put in the compost bin. And these dahlias I bought for like $6 are starting to come up. Thank goodness. Got one there. When I say I don't have weeds, this is that cottonwood, birch or whatever it is. This is all of that. It gets everywhere. Luckily they're shallow rooted and I just pick them all out. But yeah, what a pain in the asterisk. Everything's doing good. That's my potatoes, and that's Gerald, so I'll cut you off. Okay, so there's all her roots, and I gotta do this really carefully because if I snap that, I will absolutely cry. Okay, there she is. And this is to help her along her way so she doesn't fall down. Hopefully she'll lay on this pretty easy. I'll secure it all later so it's not bashing into her. Yeah, probably should have put her closer to the fence, but she should be happy there. I'll get a tape measure and measure her. Okay, she looks a bit droopy, but who wouldn't? It's bloody hot out here. That's why she's got her own umbrella. Spoiled little Ginny. I took off a side shoot that was in the wrong spot, so that's okay. So she's been coppered to within an inch of her life, and I will top this up after, as need be. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh, out here, I should say, not in here. But yeah, she'll hopefully climb up there and rest up there, and I can support her off the fence line. I'll show you what's in this one. Quick. That's the self-sown. That's the direct sown lettuce. This is why I direct sow lettuce, and I don't prick it all out, because that looks absolutely fabulous. I don't know what they are. Those are freckles, I believe. And this one's not. These are marigolds I chucked in here, and they're doing better than any marigolds I've got anywhere else in the yard, but they need taking out and moving somewhere else. Shut that back up. Shut that back. That's another thing. When you're opening and closing, it rips the plastic. You know, oh, Allison, stop whining. I topped all the broad beans and pulled some kale that had bolted. So they're all in there, which you cannot see. The rat, I'm having a hard time keeping the back side of this thing stuck properly. So Anyway, there's the broad beans, and I've got beans. I don't know if you can see that right there. Nice bean. Bean there, done that. These are the Badger Flame beets, and they're bolting, which I don't mind because I'm hoping to get some seed from them, because the seeds to import them from the US now is extremely expensive. Our exchange rate's gone for shit. Thank you, Pumpkinhead President. What else? Oh, no politics. Sorry, it's gardening. What else? Yeah, I've got to fix the lid. I knew a lot of things would bolt in these because it was first year soil, and I manured the living crap out of it all. So I knew things would bolt. Chives with bees. Bees love chives. I don't know if you can see them down there. Yep, there they are. Bee balm. Borage. My irises didn't come back from the place I bought them. I won't say where I bought them because it's not their fault. It was shipping. And they sent me they refunded me. So I'm fine with that. Potatoes. This is my new, this is your fault, Sandra. This is Hot Lips Salvia. Rest in peace, Hot Lips Houlihan. And a red. I haven't got a red one. A red Columbine. Aqualesia. It's right up there with Nigella, with lovely names. Everything's doing good. Still got flowers. Still got apples, but hey, we all know I'm excited about apples. Leeks need to go somewhere. This is the daughters. Look at the poppy. It's going to go burst in a minute. It's going to have huge poppies on it. I'm getting one or two. Ooh, there's another bee. I'm getting one or two slugs, but not too bad, actually. I'm quite happy with that and quite surprised by it. Everything needs a good water again. We had an absolute soak from this through the skin and my coat and everything else on Saturday, helping my daughter with her tree cleanup. And I got absolutely drenched, so we came home and went back and did it on Sunday. So I've already popped a video of that in for you. Her dad will do anything for her. Let's see. What else? Oh, shite. Mare's tail. Look at that. Sneaking in there. Where is it? There's two mare's tails. I have to get them out of there. The onions. What will I not do next year? What will I not do next year? I say this every year. Next year I am not growing garlic. I am not growing onions. There's one other one I'm not going to do next year. I'm not going to do onions. I'm not going to do... They're just a pain in the asterisk. And potatoes. I probably won't do potatoes. You know, I might do one pot of under the cupboard potatoes. But other than that, nah. That... Where is it? That tomato is the one that had one stick on it. It's coming back again. And now I can tell you that that was Diggy's. Britain's breakfast that got rabbited. Sorry, Dig. But it's coming back to life. I have pea flowers on my peas. Yeah, the tomatoes are actually doing quite good because they're enjoying the sunshine. It's been quite hot other than that one downpour. I will post my video because I really don't have anything to show you. There's nothing changed, nothing new, except for the apples. No, I'm just kidding. Stop saying Allison. La 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 la. Say la 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 instead. Sunflowers are doing good. Hydrangeas are coming up. Oh, I know what I want to show you. No, not my lupins. Up until last year, I did not realize there was a vining nasturtium. This thing is probably like 3 feet long. This one here is wrapping itself around everything, and it's about 3 feet long. So I don't know what to do with them, whether I should leave them or not, but something's munching its way through them, so it's all good for now. But yeah, I didn't realize that until, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Addie that told me that there's a vining version, and he gave me the name of them. Sorry, I'm sweating to death. Larkspur's doing good, self-seeded larkspur, and the lilies are doing really, really well. Although, I think I might have lost one over there, which really peeves me off because as you know, I love my lilies. Oh, look, my Nigella is coming to flower. I love my lilies. We don't have lily beetle issue. That's not what it was. When it was taken down last year, it probably got a hole in the center because they get very thick, like bamboo stalks on them, and it might have got water into the bulb. My bad, my fault. More peas. Now the rabbit's been like taken care of. Everything seems to be coming back to life, which is really, really good. Gotta remember to take those. Sunflowers. Yeah, oh, and my peony. It's huge. This one's gorgeous. It's got yellow. Oh, it's got a bug in there. Don't know what kind of bug it is, but it's got yellow centers and ants, of course. And no, the ants don't help with the, oops, there's a bee. The ants don't help with the peonies opening. They secrete a sweet mixture, and the ants just like it. So they come to them and say hi and lick all that off. Those are lilies. They should be coming out pretty soon. It's like a tiger lily. Yeah, and my carrots are all doing good, but I'm not uncovering them because I don't want anything to get them. Yeah, I've got these weird, funky little bugs everywhere. Oh, he's gone now. They're little black beetles. They're definitely not lily beetles. Thank God, I would be devastated. Alliums. Allium. More lilies, and I think this is a red one. I'm not sure. It's like an echinacea, but it's red. It was supposed to be red because we know I like red. And this is the maple tree that Gerald hacked it all off. That's why I say maple trees are like weeds. You can't really kill them as long as you leave a trunk. So we're hoping to lower this one next year, maybe. So you just do it, gradually. So that's a new shoot. We can cut it off. Technically, we could cut it off right above that and it will come back again. But I don't know yet. We're debating on all of that. So yeah. So anyway, I'll let you go. I'll let you go at that, shall I? Because this video is getting long enough as it is. And the flowers are still doing good. These are my gummy bears. Gummy bears, teddy bears. Gummy bear teddy bears. And these flowers need to get put out somewhere. And chives. And yeah. Okay, bye. It's cooking. Oh, got my Tanya basket. Still haven't found a teapot yet, Tanya, but I'm looking. They want redonkulous prices for them, and I'm just not willing to pay it. Anyway, we're going back in the house now. It's too hot. So I'll see you later. Bye. He has red boots. Red pollen. Happy, happy, happy. Well, I was just looking at all the you know me, get an idea in my head, and then as soon as it's done and it's finished, it's like, okay, maybe I should change all that up. What I might do, and it's always a might do, next year is move, yes, I know, I just put them there, move the fruit trees all to that back bed, because there's nothing in that bed except asparagus. And the reason I say sorry, I got dirt in my shoe. The reason I say I might do that is, I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea at the time. The veggie pods in there, I gotta scope out just a sec. There, the veggie pods in there, Addie at Addie's Veg Garden had suggested, oh, you should put them in the polytunnel. So then my brain at 3 o'clock in the morning started thinking, oh, that's a good idea. I wonder if I should do that. And then I thought, well, I could do that, and then I could move another table from outside here and put that in there, not a veggie pod table, just a regular table, and then put my put some pots on top of that for more brassicas, right? Like, and this is what we do as gardeners. It's like, it's never good enough, never satisfied. So anyway, that's the thought that's in my head for next year. And then I'll just have tomatoes in these two beds, this bed here and this bed here, and then grow my beans up over top of them. Because I know I say it every year, we all do. I'm downsizing next year, did you know that? And then I ordered more seeds for tomatoes. Because I love a pretty tomato. The beans that the rabbit ate are all coming back again, as are the extra ones I put in there. Marigolds are doing good. Marigolds are a sacrificial flower, so if the marigolds are not all being eaten to death, that should indicate a low, not none, a low, a low population of slugs. We'll see. Gerald's moving vehicles around, so I'm staying out of his way. So yeah, so that bed back there, next year we'll just have asparagus, which is, you know, hopefully it will establish itself soon. Otherwise it's a waste of bloody space as well, because 6 asparagus spears between the two of us is just useless. So yeah, so that might be what happens next year. So we'll put, you know, just put the fruit trees all on that bed, so it'll become a orchard. Yeah, I'm coming. Gotta go help Gerald. I'll be back. So these are my lists. I scribble them in the house when I'm sitting down watching TV. And then I wrote down the size of some flowers that I've got to go in. And yeah, so that's my list. Anyway, what was I going to tell you? So, that's what I want to show you, the roots on these 20-year-old seeds. I mean, look at that, 20-year-old marigolds. They grow better than the ones I've got now, the new ones I've bought. Anyway, I'm putting those in the ground. Did I say it June the 5th? June the 5th. It's 20-something degrees out here. It's cooking, but I'm in a lot of shade, so that's okay. So today's another day of, holy crap, just get it in the ground, shove it in the ground. Other than the leeks, I got to figure out where they're going to go, because they'll be a long-term thing. But yeah, where I can find a spot, especially for flowers, where I can find a hole in the ground, shoving stuff in there. These are the sunflowers, Linda. They're doing really good. I don't know how tall they're supposed to be, but then again, it's got a flower coming. I don't really care. They grow. I'm happy. That's all I care about, is that they grow and they don't get killed. I have a carnation way down there that I forgot was there. No, don't do that. Go that way. There we go. Carnation, oh, shadow, way down there. I was side shooting all of my tomatoes. Yeah, when people put 1,000,000 tomatoes in, they don't remind you that you're gonna have to side shoot them all. This is the poppy. It's still not flowered, but look at the size of the stem on it. Where is it? It's like 1.5 inches thick. It's like this thick. And there's another one over there. Huge, huge stems on them. And pill bugs everywhere. But they're about to burst into color, so I thought I better give them some support because they're really big. Side shooted everything. Still making my mind up about that bed. Got peas coming finally, thank goodness. What else were we doing today? Emptying out the slug pots and filling them up again. See, look, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see all of that? All of that green little two-headed, two-leaved things. That is all that stupid snow I showed you. Snow being silver birch, cottonwood, all those kind of trees that he has over there in the farm next door, and they all blow over here. So I got 1,000 of them. I'll just take my hoe and just do this side, do the ground with that. What else is there? So emptying the slug pots, doing all my side shoots, checking on my peas, taking stock of what needs doing. A lady posted on Instagram the other day a couple of moles fighting and pushing up her squash plants out of the ground, and they were like battling like dogs. It was really bizarre. I've never seen that many action shots on moles before. Some of the onions are doing really good, some of them are not. They've got twisted leaves and everything else, but I can't really see any leaf miner. But I know I've got leaf miner. Whether it's allium leaf miner in this soil or not, I don't know, because I'll show you. They're in my, probably showed you this once already. They're in my aqualesias. Can you see that? Those are moles. Those are moles. They're very little moles, but they're moles nonetheless. No, they're not. They're leaf miners. And this is my other, it's finally opened. Isn't it gorgeous? Peony. I forget what it's called, but I've got the label in the house somewhere, so I'll put it in the screen if I remember. What else? Yeah, that's it. I got work to do, and I'm watering. Water, and water some more. While I'm over this way, let's check and see if there's any slug damage in here. I wish this was like 4 times its size. Don't we all, right? We always want bigger. Go big or go home. No slug damage so far, knock on wood, on my sprouts. This is a mystery cabbage, kale, broccoli, something, not doing anything. These are mystery seeds. And the pixie cabbage. See, my pixie cabbage are quite small, and I might need to push them down a bit further again. And those are mini cabbages from Amelia. And those are, I've got one Long Island sprout, one Long Island sprout from Mark at plot 21, growing at plot 21, and I've got one over there. That one over there is doing much better than this one. This is the shard that I bought from a lady in the UK. Peppermint shard. I sowed this March the 12th, and it's absolute shite. So I'm not really worried about it. This needs water. I pulled all the garlic out of here and showed you that. It was absolute shite. It's a shite year this year, except for certain things. Carrots are doing really good. They need a water. Sprouts are doing really good. These carrots need spinning again. Ow, that would be my head, you idiot. I have to spin them so that they can turn to the sun. So I think it's a good idea to take these two out and put them in the polytunnel. I know it'll be hot in there, that's not a problem. It'll be good. It'll fit peppers and dwarf tomatoes, so that's okay. And then I've got more room to spread out my cabbages and stuff in here. Okay, so I'll stop whining at you and boring you with what I'm walking around staring at that you can't see. My squashes down there. I've got one squash on this side, one squash on this side, and sunflowers. There are 5 million sunflowers in this yard. Self-inflicted. Oh, spider wafting, Val. Spider wafting. Okay, back to work. I got to pot up my other cabbages. No, not cabbages. Sprouting cauliflower. 9-star cauliflower. Bye. Forgot to show you my winter sown coleus. I just got to figure out how to get it out of there now and put it in pots. I just dumped the seeds on there and closed it up for the winter. I could look and see when I sowed it, but this is everything getting watered before it gets pot. It's too hot. I got to go in the house. And I will pot them up when it cools down a bit. Anyway, I've got wasps everywhere. Oh yeah, I'm going in the house. What was I going to say? Sorry, I'll turn you around. Okay, so what I was going to say was people posting videos every day. I can't keep up with them all, so some of you may just get a thumbs up from me, but rest assured I'm watching them anyway. You just won't get my novels that you normally get because I can't keep up with you guys. It's crazy. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. Well, these are all my tomato seeds. This is my surprise for next time.